to this Momentum Morning, the Friday edition, post-Thanksgiving, working off those Thanksgiving hangovers this morning. Glad to have you here with us. Today, I'm going to just briefly cover a very fast topic/question that was posed in the Planet Fitness Facebook group, and I just wanted to give an answer to it because I felt like the answer I had given resonated pretty well with the members in that group to fit. Alrighty, so it says, if you're a trainer, what's the best tip for getting a six-pack, or is it all diet? What is the best tip for getting a six-pack? At least this person asked a trainer instead of just the general Planet Fitness public. But let's see what kind of answers we got here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Someone told me top abs are diet and the bottom abs are working out. That's funny. You see the kind of random things that people have been told and then just go to tell other people sounds right. That's completely not right. Quite frankly, your body fat percentage determines whether or not you have abs. So that's going to be determined by your nutritional inputs and how much movement you're doing. It doesn't specifically relate to top abs and bottom abs. You're not going to get the bottom abs from just working out. You could work out all you want. If you eat like shit, you're never going to get those abs. So how about this guy? You're probably going about it the right way, honestly. I would suggest eating as consistently as possible to keep your metabolism running. That's what works for me, always eating something for breakfast. Well, this guy at least had a little bit more of an input there. Having your breakfast on point is important, more nutrition. So anyway, I'm not going to read through everybody else's. As you can see, we've got ours here, and it resonated pretty well with the rest of the members of the group as opposed to most of those other answers. So I just wanted to read that and share that with everybody here with the Stick to It team, Stick to It squad. So here we go. Let me read that one to you as I zoom in a little bit. All right. Nothing is all or nothing anything. You are a bag of cells that responds to the electricity of this world. Your job is to get that electricity to do what it needs to do. There isn't a machine, diet, or movement that will give you abs. It is consistency, mindset, tracking, accountability, which is what you're doing here, making plans and sticking to them while building habits and anchoring yourself to your goals, meaning locking yourself down to your goals in some physical, tangible way, and creating systems that work for you and fixing the environments around you to help you win. That means environments not like plastic cups in the ocean. That means environments like your car, your bedroom, your kitchen, your home office, your gym, who you hang out with, what restaurants you eat at, what's on your desk, what's in front of your attention and awareness most of the day, what's in your kitchen. All of those things affect, look at that, Barron gave me a live like, thank you, Mr. Barron. Getting in the mentality that all you need is this or all you need is that is what makes people quit. And so I just wanted to share that little tidbit there. Also, the other little bit, the gentleman here said, Randall here said, you sound like you know a little bit about this. Feel free to read my comment further down, but I have to ask, people who strive to have a six-pack, do you think there is more to it, like a psychological mindset in their head? I've tried for years, almost 50 years old now, and I've finally given up and just want to work on weights and keeping weights off my stomach flat. You're absolutely right, Mr. Randall, and I wanted to share my little response to that as well briefly. And I said, this is a very solid point. The average person that wants a six-pack has no idea what kind of serious work and dedication it can take to get one. Your insight that a psychological mindset thing is also an important thing to be aware of. It's true, many people don't consider why they want abs at a deep level. Personally, myself, I was shamed a ton as a kid, and for me, being fat was sort of embedded into my identity of my brain as a young man, and I hated it. So for me, I just wanted that opposite. I wanted that opposite appeal. I wanted abs. To be fair, at 50, though, there's much less utility to having a six-pack, so the motivation to want them isn't there as much, right? So if you're getting older, there's reasons why you're not going to necessarily want a six-pack as much. Seeing the other side of life coming, that's death, makes a person want to appreciate the greater things in life, like smelling the flowers and playing with your family and friends. So then weight loss and abs don't necessarily become as important to you. Abs don't really help that. But as a younger person, there's value in physique for many reasons, including sexual selection, self-esteem boost, cognitive dissonance, meaning I I'm doing what I set out to do. If you keep saying I want to lose weight and then you don't do that, you actually get depressed about it. So you can get rid of that cognitive dissonance by actually achieving what you want. And then being more influential, honestly, this is true. You could see people who are selling whatever product it is online. If they have their abs out, it's easier for them to sell it. And, of course, overall health for longevity. Holding less adipose tissue, generally speaking, is going to help with longevity, as long as it's not under the amount to keep you healthy. Alrighty, moving over to the habit roll call now. Leave me a comment in the comments section if you resonated with that at all. Alrighty, moving to the call.
The world famous habit roll call.
Popping on in, we're welcoming some new members here to the group. We've got Andrea, Lisa, Susie, Kimber, Taddy, I believe. Welcome to all of you here in the group. Hopefully you can start to build some habits with us in the Momentum Mornings by commenting below with the specific habit you want to be working on. I know we had a couple people say hello to all of you guys here, so we're hoping we can get you on board. What do we got to do to onboard you here? All right, moving to the roll call check-in. I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know I had a great evening. Mr. Barron Adams and Sarah Adams, two of our wonderful stick-to-it clients here. You all know Barron and the check-ins. Brought me over a big old giant plate of food. Oh my goodness. Boy, did I get to eaten, and boy, did I get sleepy. I made sure to get some squats in afterwards and some biceps and tricep curls. I had to do some work because, boy, I started to get tired. Started to get a little sleepy. Matt Bailey, 29 for 29. 29 push-ups, 29 crunches, 14-second ice blast, 14 Supermans. You are a Superman, Mr. Matt Bailey. Killing it. Mr. Mike Wassman, happy Thanksgiving. Day 50 of reading, day 30 of PT, day 21 of English teaching prep, and 13 kettlebell deadlifts. My PT is going pretty well, and I've been able to alleviate most of my pain and tightness as long as I take the time to stretch. Don't always feel like doing 20 to 30 minutes of stretching every day, but I have heard David Goggins say he stretches for 2 hours a day, so maybe I don't have it so bad after all. That man speaks in hyperbole, so my guess is he's probably not actually doing 2 full hours. However, he does get it on with his stretches. I do know that. He actually enlightened me to the idea of having a tight psoas, which is that muscle around your lower groin region. And I suspect people who sit in chairs a lot are gamers or drummers like yourself. People who sit in that position a lot probably have tight psoases. Also, people who, like you and I, both Mr. Mike, self-assessed anxiety. We know you and I both get a little bit of anxiety, so that's also another thing. If you're very tight in the musculature around the psoas, where David has spoken about in the past, it's possible that that could be causing some of our anxieties. Sarah Adams says, awesome tips. Thank you for the awesome little mini pumpkin pie. So adorable, so delicious. Sammy, day 74. Full body workout, 5.5 miles walk around the lake Miramar with my doggy. Oh, I love Lake Miramar. 45-second plank. Happy Thanksgiving. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Always killing it. Evelyn Price, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving Day 86. No sugar. Waiting for her to give me a live check-in. Got my stretches in. Kettlebell. She's probably Black Friday shopping. Got my stretches in. Kettlebell swings, clean and lifts done. Hip exercises done. Did an extra workout last night. Thank you for the eating tips today. Took a walk after dinner with my doggy Mandy. Protein for today was 133. Killing it. Samantha White, I didn't do a check-in yesterday. I focused on just stretching. My body is a little sore. I pushed myself to lift and what I was doing before and realized that I don't have that strength. It won't take you long to get back there. I promise, Samantha. Have faith and confidence. The first few days back at the gym always kind of sucks. So I need to start low and work up again. Today I plan to walk 3.1 miles to hit that Thanksgiving award on my Apple Watch. We hope you made it. Thank you for checking in, Miss Samantha. Brian Warren, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You are on a roll. Happy Thanksgiving. I did decline chest press, curls, tricep press, pull down, dad bugs, and stretches. Thankful for the movements. Thankful for you, Mr. Brian. Let me know when you can get Justin on board to get in here into this Facebook group so we have another person to be tracking and staying accountable. Jonathan Hernandez says, yo, did my first Trainer Steve approved workout. It's awesome. Hey, why don't we give you a high point? Yeah. And boom. It was awesome. I took a cold shower that yesterday for 15 seconds. Boom, take that, Matt Bailey. He's got you by 1 second. Appreciate you all. I've been taking a back seat on social media this month because I end up feeling more terrible about myself or angry and judgmental with views I don't agree with. And even though I don't come in here every day, I know deep down I'm growing and reinforcing positive habits, especially in my health and fitness. Thanks, y'all. What a wonderful answer. Jonathan is one of the most insightful people in the group, always assessing his own psychology and emotion, and has great self-awareness. So, Jonathan, kudos to you. Thank you for being here. Self-awareness is really one of the biggest keys to growth. Look at this, Mr. Barron checking in. We also have a live check-in from Mr. Barron. This is for you, Trainer Steve. You got yours, so I felt like I needed to get mine. He's getting his in. He's letting us know. Let's see if I can hear him. Can I turn it up?
I think that's 2:15 over there. This is because Trainer Steve said no matter what, he's still getting his in, so felt like I needed to get mine in, even with I think I already have see if that stays on, 1045 calories for the day.
Hey.
Little man and I went up skiing, but still getting my Kaizen squats in. So here we go.
Look at that depth. Right on point. He's got his safety bars just on the spot so he can barely tap and let him know he's there. Non-stop, everybody. What a machine. Look at that consistency in the movement there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, that is just so impressive. No breaking in the spine. Posture looks good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you get from doing them every day over and over.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What a cool share that was from Mr. Barron. Much appreciated on that one. Tremendous, right? Look at that. He's getting it in, showing the proof in the pudding there. Great job, says Evelyn Price. Baron Adams says, no squats, just kidding. I got my squats in. We're trying to make good substitutes for the standard heavy carb meals using sugar substitutes and homemade items as much as possible to get away from the heavy processed foods. I should have mentioned that in my 5 tips. So thank you for the extra tip there, right there. Thank you so much. Chantel Echelon, day 17. Nailed it. CCD done. Hardcore done with lots of disturbances. Was also working at the same time. Beautiful snack fail starting tomorrow, day after Thanksgiving. I'm going to have 5 good no snacking days. All right. Well, that is a goal. Please define to us what no snacking days means. Chantel, I have shared with you a few times in a row now towards the end, so I don't know if you're seeing this, but I've shared with you a few ideas of what we could do to help avoid that snacking fail. And again, we're looking to try to language this and say not quite as successful or something like that. The word fail just like embeds into the brain like I'm a failure, and the power of language is immense when it comes to diet. So what we want to try to do is interpret it as less of a fail and as I just didn't quite as win as much as I wanted to. It's kind of cheesy, but it really does affect your psyche and how you take actions. Day 8. John P. Smith Jr. low playing 45 seconds. Tomorrow's goal 50 seconds. Thanks for the great tips today. I also slipped in a Thanksgiving morning bike ride and a walk after dinner today. Pre-COVID, it would have been the annual Turkey Day flag football game with friends around LA. Aw, dude, that sucks. That sounds like a freaking blast. Annual Turkey Day flag football game. Can't wait to get back to that next year, huh? That would be super cool. I got to visit you when I come and visit LA. Chantel from John P. Smith Jr. We do a turkey flag football too, pre-COVID, followed by a bowl of chili. Oh, look at that. Everybody's doing pre-turkey flag football. I miss the days of football unifying people together. A simpler time when we didn't have such divisiveness. Even in football, there wasn't divisiveness. Everybody just got together, and the only thing they were divisive about, about was which team. Who's your team? That's the only thing they were divisive about. Now we're divisive about so many things because they brought politics and race into football, which, I guess it's what needed to be done maybe. I don't know. I don't understand those things very well, but all I know is I miss the simple times of just having a hot dog at the park and throwing around the ball and everybody's laughing and talking crap about whose team is better. I miss those things. Baron Adams 205 this morning. Squats will be 15. We're about to do it right now as we speak. He's warming up. Eating was roughly an 8 out of 10, but I overate for sure. Me too. That is for certain. I overate there at the end. And I also did happen to have a Guinness Extra Stout beer, which is a lower calorie beer, but I haven't had a drink in a long time, so that was kind of an indulgence for me. But I don't plan on getting back into it. So it was a nice little beer on the side for a change as a little holiday celebration. But I'm going back to my non-alcoholic beers. I don't really enjoy alcohol that much anymore. Alrighty. Those are all the check-ins for the day. About to go get it on in the weight room here virtually with Baron. All right, everybody. Stick to it to get to it. I'm Trainer Steve. I'm out.
You gotta stick to it to get to it.